Man, you watch it again, you can't. Coach Greg, and today I'm going to be reacting to Ryan Crowley's career-threatening injury. Larry Wheels was spotting him on the bench press when devastation happened. I'm going to watch a video, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say, what could they have done? What can you do to avoid this from happening in your own situation? I've seen a number of videos reacting to this unfortunate accident. I just feel I have to react as there's so much we can learn from it. So on Larry Wheels' channel, the title is called Devastating Career-Threatening Injury. So let's watch, and warning, it's not easy to watch. I've already seen it like 10 times. It is hard to watch. So the video starts with him about to incline bench 485 pounds, and this is after having already bench pressed previously. They didn't just jump to 485, they previously warmed up to this weight. He had done about 400 pounds for, I believe, 7 reps before this happened. He was well warmed up and decided, let's go for a PR, let's max out. I always caution people to use extreme caution when lifting heavy. The average person going to the gym does not need to max out. The heavier you're lifting, the greater the chance of injury. And don't forget, the use of PDs also going to make you more likely to be injured. This guy is 6'3" and 330 pounds. He's only about 23 years of age, a muscle marvel, a freak, a phenom. And if he can get injured, so can you. If your goal is to build muscle and to look good, you don't have to do 1 rep maxes in the gym, especially if the 1 rep max is probably a little bit more than you can do. Rather than going from 400 pounds to 485, it's a lot smarter to make smaller jumps in weight. Maybe you should have tried 450. Then tried the 485. You just never know. But when you add too much weight too quickly, you're much more likely to get hurt. And if you do take PDs, and frankly, let's be honest, they're probably not natural. You're more likely to get hurt. When you take performance-enhancing drugs, the muscles get stronger faster than the tendons. He clearly is a specimen. He's huge and strong. Muscle fibers, super strong. But the tendons, they're not as strong as the muscles, and you're more likely to get hurt. The bench press has been my favorite exercise my entire life. Ever since I was 10 years of age, I loved the bench press. And I went for 1 rep maxes more often than I should. I was lucky. I never had a devastating injury. Had a pec minor tear, but nothing extremely serious. I was lucky. And as I got older, I paused the weight on my chest all the time when lifting heavy. No longer doing touch and go. The risk was just too severe. I knew I was taking PDs. I knew I was getting stronger than I should be. And I knew my risk for injury was high. So rather than lifting heavy all the time, I like to do lighter weights for higher reps. You can still train to failure, but train to failure with lighter weights. You don't have to do a 1 rep max. Rather than doing 485 for 1, you could do 400 for 10. It's just as impressive to see someone lift a little bit lighter and do more reps as it is for someone to do 1 rep. So I caution you, if you're in the gym, try not going for 1 rep maxes. Unless you're a power lifter or strongman competitor, something where you need to, the risk is just not worth it. And thankfully in this video, they had 3 spotters, and Larry Wheels was one of them, one of the world's strongest human beings. He has experience with that. Imagine you have no spotters, you're going for a 1 rep max, your pec tears, bar lands on your neck. This could have been worse. So let's watch this video. I mean, every single time you can't help but cringe. And you see how slow he was controlling the weight. You can just see how heavy it was. The guy was nervous. He's, stay with me, Larry. Stay with me. This is heavy. He's lowering it slow, under control. And before even trying to push the weight up, the pec tears. The muscle is about 30% stronger eccentrically. That's on the way down than it is on the way up. Yet it still tore on the way down. This was too much weight. So you're probably wondering, how is he doing? Well, he had a complete tear right off the bone, which you might think that's a bad thing, but In my opinion, that's actually better. You can take the tendon and surgically reattach it. They put it back to where it was, and oftentimes you can rebuild that muscle. I had my tricep tendon surgically reattached to my elbow after a devastating bike accident. It took me a long time to heal, but it actually feels good. It feels normal. So no problem. So I do think he'll be able to make a complete recovery from this injury. So Larry Wheels set up a GoFundMe account and enough money was raised in order to pay for his surgery. So I wish Ryan Crowley the best of luck. He's a young guy with ridiculous amounts of potential. Can't wait to see how he makes out in the future. If you've never heard of this guy, go and check him out, see what he's doing. And remember, be careful. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Pro. Usual bloops are over there. Watch one of them. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Buy my freaking training book where I allow you to train safer than last time. And until next time, I am out.